The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
The purpose of the monetary policy easing is not to increase stock prices per se. The purpose is to strengthen the U.S. economy, put people back to work, and create price stability.
That's not the truth. QE, what he's talking about, put 8 million people out of work. QE does not create stability, not at all. It creates a recession. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast, around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Yeah, this is amazing. We are going to be entering into quantitative easing territory pretty soon. And you can see it in the market. And Bernanke, when he was asked in 2010, because they started quantitative easing in 2008, how's this helped anybody? Wages aren't going up. People aren't saving. People are saving. Retirees, they're eating cat food. You told us when you started, oh, this is going to be fantastic. It was going to increase jobs. The economy was going to grow. In fact, the economy didn't grow. The only reason for quantitative easing is to rally the stock market so that 10% of the households can become very wealthy. That's the only reason for it. Just like, you remember when Bush goes out and told everybody, go out and buy, start consuming, because everybody, everybody's on this consumption craze. We got to grow the economy to 4 to 5%. The big consumption craze. My God. And so he tells everybody, go ahead, go out and refinance your house. Take that money, go spend that money. Well, what happened? People pulled out about $700 billion a month, about $4 trillion, and they ended up with no equity in their homes. And when the market started to crash, they lost not only their home, but they lost their job. That was great advice. All QE. Remember, it was quantitative easing that lost 8 million jobs. There's nothing good about quantitative easing. It's the worst. And they're going to be doing it again. Quantitative easing is just a fancy word for they call monetizing debt. Another big fancy word. Monetizing debt. Quantitative easing. Monetizing debt. They make it sound so important, so good. No, it isn't. It's fraud. It's a felony. It's larceny is what it really is. What they do is print money so they can go and buy all the 10-year Treasury, the Federal Reserve. They go and print all this money so the government can go and buy all the 10-year Treasuries from anybody they can find them, especially from the banks. And to get that yield down, we are at a yield of 3.1%. And our interest rate right now is 3.1%. That's why the stock market isn't moving. This market is dead. It's stuck. It can't move. We only got to go up another 7% to reach an all-time high. I have been in this business for over 40 years, on this earth for 72 years. I've never seen a stock market where it went down 12% in January, and here we are in May. We got 7% left, and we can't get up. We can't even rally 7%. Are you kidding? That's what, 4 months. That's telling you something's wrong. But we're going to capture that wrong, and we're going to create some wealth. But to lie and say, quantitative easing is a good thing. Like low rates is a good thing. We were talking about that yesterday. Such a lie. Low rates for too long kills the economy. It does so much damage. Soon they have to start raising taxes. You notice that when they raised the tax, or when they cut the taxes, they only made taxes permanent for the very wealthy, for the large corporations. Because, see, higher taxes, they got to. Because you can't keep interest rates this low for this long. It does so much damage that you can't grow the economy fast enough. Our deficits are climbing, $100 billion a month, and you got to finance these deficits. And finally, that will drive you into a recession because our deficits, our debt is growing 35% faster than our economy. So again, at one point, we're going to end up with taxes going up, and higher taxes destroy the economy. Just like when we spend more money than we take in, which is called a deficit, destroys the economy because you have to finance that. When a government spends more than it takes in, that's called deficit. You have to go out and finance that. And we can't. And then when they go out and finance that, everybody borrows from the same pool. Small business, big business, all from the same pool, and it pushes the small business out of the way. Especially when the government has to borrow, he goes to the pool. He's like the elephant, and pushes everybody out of the way. Nobody else gets to drink. And that's the problem. The economy can't grow. This is crazy. And under the current tax system, the poor are taxed by Social Security, Medicare. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So we have quantitative easing where yields are rising, and the president is going to have to make a decision soon. Am I going to let the stock market go down? Just let it do what it's supposed to, let it be a free market, or do I keep interfering with the stock market as I have been for the last 3 months, not to let the market drop? Am I going to come in with quantitative easing where I start printing money, I get that 10-year Treasury yield from 3.1% down to 1% to create an artificial market, and I'll have my Powell go out and say the same thing that Bernanke said.
The purpose of the monetary policy easing is not to increase stock prices per se. The purpose is to strengthen the U.S. economy, put people back to work, and create price stability.
Put people back to work, strengthen the economy. It is to raise the stock market. It's to support the stock market. It's to move the stock market. He says, "Not, are you kidding? That's the only purpose." So we got a real problem. So if he starts doing that, if he decides to do quantitative easing, what he's going to do is print this money. And what happens with the dollars in your wallet, the dollar in your savings, when you get the dollars in your salary, the buying power is much less. So you're going to hurt even more. So who's going to make the money? 10% of the households, the very wealthy, because the stock market's going to soar. Because when interest rates drop, they're the ones who benefit. They're the ones who benefit. Because they can get access to money at low rates, where you and I can't get access to money at low rates. You watch. We'll get this announcement from Powell, and I want you to be prepared for this so you can make money. Now, if he doesn't, and he decides, like he was as candidate Trump, when candidate Trump said, he said, this is a big, fat, ugly bubble, and these interest rates where they are now is going to crush this bubble. I hope he goes back to that and lets the bubble deflate so we can correct all of this, but I don't know if he will. We'll talk more about that and some stocks when we get back here on Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
And I was right then. I was right on January 16th when I said we're at the start of the crash. It's going to start crashing. The market's going to start correcting sometime between January 16th and the second week of February. And on January 26th, the market dropped 12%. Immediately, Trump and his plunger team comes in and makes sure that market doesn't drop any lower. Make sure it stays right there. They print money every morning. They take that money, give it to banks, 5 biggest banks. They go out and they keep buying stocks, especially bank stocks, to hold that market up to make sure it doesn't drop. This has been going on for 3 months now, which tells me he's not going to let the market blow up. And he knows he should. That's what he said as a candidate. Remember about the bubble? That it should break up because of the high rates. And it didn't happen. He's preventing it from happening. So what he's going to do, if he's not going to let the market do what it's supposed to do, let it correct all the bad things that have been happening. You say, what bad things? What bad things? Yeah, Phil, look at the economy. It's doing terrific. Look at the stock market. Wait, the stock market is not the economy. I keep telling you that. What good things? Housing? Low rates helped in housing? Tell me, how did low rates help in housing? What are you, nuts? First of all, when you keep rates so low for so long, and remember during the bubble, everybody was scrambling to buy houses. People that couldn't afford houses were getting houses. And prices were just soaring. And it used to be that wages would go up 3.5% a year, not like now, less than 2% a year. So wages would go up 3.5%, and your house value would go up 3.5% a year. So they went up together that way for 40 years until quantitative easing came in. So here you had housing going up 20%, 30%. People were going nuts, but their wages weren't going up. How did that work out? Because the first thing that happens is there's such a housing boom that, as I told you yesterday, the first thing that the environmentalists do, the granola bar eaters, the tree huggers, they're called environmentalists, and the term for an environmentalist is a person who got his building permit last night. Now all of a sudden he's an environmentalist. So now he wants no building around him. So now they go out and find every bug, every little puddle on a piece of land. And soon, you got regulations, FEMA, you got all kinds of regulations protecting the land, and everything's wetland. Even the desert's wetland. I mean, everything's wetland. So what they do, I'll tell you my own story. I had a little piece of land here in Sarasota, and I was going to just subdivide it into about 12 different home sites. And they found this a turtle tube guy. So I said, okay, I thought they'd come. The environmentalist said, well, they're going to come over and investigate. They did. I thought they'd just come over and they'd put him in a cage, take him, bring him to some big swamp somewhere. And instead, I had to pay and put a radio on the back of this little guy. And it cost me. I had to monitor him where he was going. They took him to some park somewhere, and I had to monitor for a year at my cost. And they took half the land. Half of my land was now considered wetland. Wetland? Just because the turtle was walking across its what? How do you know he didn't just go to the bathroom? They're stupid. They took half the land.
Kidding.
And that's what they started to do. So when you have low rates and you create this artificial demand for housing, not only does it put housing out of the reach of folks, but rents go up crazy. I mean, that's just one thing. I mean, and soon all of a sudden housing prices soar because now you get all these tracts of land that you can't build on because the environmentalists make sure you can't. So now when a builder was buying a lot or buying a piece of land, and we subdivided the land, and his land cost were, let's say, $20,000 a lot, it doubled to $40,000. So the price on your house goes up. But your wages didn't go up. That's just one bad thing. I mean, there's so many things. Take like the millennials. Because of low rates, because you got because they took the retirees, they said you're not going to get 5% anymore. We're going to give you less than 0.25%, half of 0.25%, because we want to subsidize CEOs so they can get money for 0%, so they can go do stock buybacks and push the market up. So you're going to get dropped from 5% down to less than 0.25%. So what happens? These low rates, what good were they? All of a sudden, people were already retired. They didn't retire. They stayed in work. They kept working. So now the millennials, aged 22 to 37, they're living at home with mom. Happy New Year's. Happy Mother's Day. Are you kidding me? 22 to 37. 12 million at home. Now, that was the age group. That's the first-time home buyer. These are the people who get married. They get a good job. They go get married. They start a family. They buy a home. 47% of home sales are that age group that's now living with their mom. So tell me, how did that work out? Low rates for housing. Everybody, oh, look at the low rates for housing. It worked out well. No, it didn't. You got millennials sitting at home, 12 million of them, because the older people aren't going to retire. And you got older people, they're so old, like at Publix down here, the supermarket, I have to put the guy in the cart and bring him out to my car. Instead of him helping me, I help him. We'll be right back.
Wow. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
PhilsGang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
PhilsGang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. 2005, I said the stock market was going to crash, and I said it's going to crash within 2 years, and it did. I said that the market was going to start crashing on January 16th. I said between then and in the second week of February, and it has. And it's not that I'm a genius. I've been around long enough. I can spot a market that you can see the sickness. When you got an economy that with all these low rates, and you're destroying the economy from within, which I gave you just a few examples between. The cost of housing went through the roof because of low rates. We talked about that. They took our land away from us. A little puddle on the land, all the environmentalists, because we created this demand. All Bernanke had to do is raise rates just a little bit, and we wouldn't have had that big boom. And then they wouldn't have taken all that land from us, and we'd have more land to develop on, and the prices would be lower. Cost of land would be lower. Oh, no. Bernanke didn't want to raise rates. He wanted to make sure all his boys got really rich. Fannie Mae, Freddie. These were the only two agencies that would buy all the mortgages from the bank. You went to a bank or a loan officer or whatever, and you got a loan. What do you think they did with that mortgage? They always sold to Freddie and Fannie. And Freddie and Fannie said, no. I only buy paper mortgages with credit scores of 725 or better. I only want primo paper. Oh, Maxine Waters, that nut. Barney Frank, who's gone now, and Dodd, who's gone, these criminals. Oh, no, and they forced Fannie and Freddie to say, no, you take any paper that's sent to you by the bank. Subprime, people with credit scores 600 below, you take that. They did. And what happened to Freddie and Fannie? It blew up. And the market crash came because when it blew up, the mortgage people, the banks, didn't have any place to sell their paper. Remember, when they buy a loan, when they give you a loan, a bank, they don't hold on to it. They sell it to Fannie and Freddie so they get their cash back and they do another loan and another loan. All of a sudden, the market just, the credit froze. That's what this low interest rate did. Imagine. So it cost you and I $180 million to bail out Fannie and Freddie. I can go on all day with it. I don't want to go on all day with it. It makes me sick how people really believe low interest rates are a great thing when it destroys the economy from within. Terrible thing. And what's going to replace it is going to even be worse is quantitative easing. Now, quantitative easing is going to let the folks who are in the stock market make another fortune. Now, we're not going to go up 257% like we did from 2008, 2018, but we'll probably go up a good 125%. Now, the only thing that's going to happen is the bubble is going to get bigger and uglier. And when Trump leaves, it'll probably blow up. And it's going to be an unbelievable mess. It's going to be worse than ever. It's just going to wipe people out. I don't think he'll do that. He understands it. He understands he shouldn't do that. You're going to destroy the nation if he does that, if he does quantitative easing. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, what did he do last time? What did they do? Obama, $1 trillion he puts into the stock market, free zero rates in 2008. March 2010, another $650 billion. June 2011, same thing. I'm sorry, September 2011, $400 billion. And every time he put the money in, the $1 trillion, the stock market went up 80%. He put in the $650 billion, the market went up 33%. He put in $400 billion, called the twist, in September 2011, market went up 28%. On October 12th, 2012, he put $1 trillion in, the market went up 25%. So the market went up 80%, 33%, 28%, and 25%. And every time when he put the first trillion in November 2008, the market went up 80%. The banks went up 230% within about 8 weeks. And then all of a sudden, on March 2010, now think of this, November 2008, the market soars 80%. March 2010, the market starts to collapse again. He immediately puts in another $650 billion November 2010 to prevent it from collapsing. Shoots up 33%. June 2011 starts to collapse again. September 2011 puts in another $400 billion. Market goes up. Starts to collapse again. So he injects another $1 trillion in 2012. Then he starts doing the stock buyback program in October 2014, where they're buying trillions of dollars. $5 trillion. Printed $5 trillion. And remember, when you print that money, your value of your dollar is gone. When you go to the supermarket, you know that. You don't get as much today with your dollar as you did a year or two ago or 5 years ago. So now he started with a new program, stock buyback, so corporations could get, keep pushing the stock market up, because what they found out is from 2008 to 2012, the economy wasn't growing. So he was lying when Bernanke said it wasn't for the purpose of just moving the stock market. It was the purpose that you could get a good job. Really? Didn't work out. So now you got the stock market soaring. People aren't working. People are still struggling. And only a few people are doing well. 10% of households are doing fantastic. 20% of households are doing fantastic. 80% aren't. So now the QE's ended. Now he's got to make sure, okay, what's he going to do? Is he going to start another QE, or is he going to let the market correct? Guarantee he starts another QE. I just can't see him not doing that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be ready either way. If the market crashes, if you're with me, every day I'll follow. And again, for my folks who have very busy, and I have a wonderful program called the video program, which I put on a video every day. And during the day, I change it 3 times, or I have a couple stocks that the gang market, that the market owns, the gang owns, sometimes 2 to 3 stocks. And we follow those stocks every day from the beginning, the first day we buy it, to the day we finish with it. We follow it through. So you can join a gang for $39.95, and you can either do that program if you're very busy, you don't want to learn, and you just do exactly what we tell you to do with that specific stock on the video, which we tell you when to buy, we tell you when to add, we tell you when to take profits, we tell you when to run like hell. You haven't got to do a thing. You don't send us your money. You go online and you buy the stock that the gang is buying, and you just follow the instructions. Or if you want to be real active, you can come to our online class every day from 9:30 to 11 with all our supports, all our teaching. So that's your choice. But I do know this. If the market does crash, we're ready. Because especially if you're part of that video group, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry that, hey, am I going to get a call that they're going to get me out of this market? I don't want to lose all my money like I did in 2000, like I did in 1987, 2000, 2008. My brokers never called me. All of a sudden the market was crashing, and I couldn't get out because I'm in a 401k. They don't let you out to the end of the day. No, we will know before it starts crashing. Just like I told my gang on January 16th, the market would start crashing within a few weeks, and it did. And it still is. The market's still crashing. People don't get that. So join my gang, and then again, if you joined me in May, right now we have one of our beautiful stocks, XES, is up 15%. So every day I put XES on the video, and you follow that video starting in May, early May, and you would have just followed it, followed the instructions, and we're up 15%. AMD is another one in May. If you were joined the gang for $39.95 and you just followed my videos, I change it 3 times during the day. Takes you a minute. If you're at work, you're at lunch, go to your mobile device, say, okay, what should I do with AMD? That's now up 16%. It's a great program, especially if you're busy. So 877-600-GANG. We'll be right back. And they're waiting for your phone call. Or go to my site, philsgang.com. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Well, that puts me $13,087 in 2 days.
I'm up like 15%.
I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half.
I'm up about 15% for this year.
I'm up $28,000 since November.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if your person says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's gang to the average retail investor. It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Well, the American economy, more signs that it is absolutely on fire, and a tremendous amount of momentum that continues. I mean, I thought this number, this data from the New York Fed was fascinating. Household debt is going up, but it's very manageable. Delinquencies are going down. Credit scores are getting better.
Unbelievable, the lying. Welcome back to Phil's gang. Lie, lie, lie. Lie after lie. And that's what they're paid to do. Are you kidding me? That's unbelievable, his statements. One thing he's not going to tell you is because the rates were so low for so long, and now because of it, the economy didn't grow. Because remember what I told you yesterday, economies grow at higher rates. I proved it to you. If you take the yields, okay, when we were between 1999 and 2007, we're at 4.7. The Treasury yields at 4.47. Okay, versus 2.6% between 2008 and 2018. The Fed rate was 3.8 versus today of less than 1%. So in other words, the economy grew 1.5% between 2008 and 2018. Okay, and the economy grew. That's when, remember, the economy grew when our rates were higher, when the bond yields were at 4.7. Okay, and today what? They're at 3. So our economy grew much faster between 1999 and 2007, when the Fed rate was at 4.7. I'm sorry, when the 10-year Treasury yield was 4.7 and the Fed rate was at 3.8. So it proves that our economy grew faster when rates were higher, not lower. Lower rates kill you. And what happens with lower rates, they eventually have to raise taxes. And taxes destroy the economy by destroying businesses. It's unbelievable. People don't understand that. And so, if you know, businesses, they really get hurt. They have to almost double their prices. They get hit with taxes, they have to double their prices. That causes job losses. And businesses decline twice as fast as the tax rate increases. But he's not going to tell you that, is he? All right, here's what I want to tell you. Join my gang, and let's be ready. Look, we're going to be okay. I always tell my gang that. No matter if the market goes up or if the market goes down, it doesn't matter to us. Because you don't react when the market goes up, and you don't react when the market goes down. You identify before. Just like I said, 2 years before the market crashed in 2008, I said, hey, 2005, I said within 24 months, this market's going to crash. It just can't hold. When they're doing all these teaser rates and everything else, it can't hold. I said on January 16th, the market crash is going to start. This between now, January 16th, and the second week of February. It started. Now we've been sitting here since January, since the market collapsed. And guess what? We dropped 12%, and we still can't go up even 7% more to get back to where we were in January? What are you, nuts? There's no growth. So it tells me they're going to do either quantitative easing, which they're going to come out and print all kinds of money. And it's only going to benefit the stock market. They're going to lie to you, like Bernanke said. They're going to say the same thing. It's going to create jobs, and the economy's going to grow, which there's no proof of that. And the only people that are going to make the money and get rich are 10% of the households. Now, if you do have some extra money, you're not going to make money with your 401k, I can tell you that. If you were with me as a gang member, and if you followed my video stock every day where I instruct you what to do with the S&P on average will make 10% a year. Your 401k, if you're lucky, will make 4% return a year. Now, the 10% a year, that's without shorting, meaning when the market starts collapsing, I will have us in a position before it collapses, just like I did in 2005. I'll have us in a position so when the market starts to collapse, we will have one stock. It's called an inverse stock that will go up. We keep buying it. So as the market keeps going down, we keep buying this one stock that keeps going up as the market goes down. You'll be set. Now, I can prove that in 30 days. Join my gang. It's $39.95. They're waiting for your call. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. And I'll prove to you in the next 30 days it works. That you'll see on that video my guidance every day. How many people get help videos? How to plant something or how to build self-help videos. Don't they work? Of course they work. Well, why wouldn't it work if I told you like I did my gang in May when I said buy AMD? And when I put it up on the screen and I showed them, I said, look, AMD, okay, is going to be a good stock. And the minute it turned green, it gave me a buy signal because that told me all the big institutions were coming in. So we waited for it to turn green, so I knew the institutions were coming in. And now we've had a move of 16%. It's the same thing when a stock drops. Like GE, we made a 22% return on GE when it started to drop. But again, we don't wait till it starts dropping and then jump in. Okay? So then I said, all right, I think GE is going to be a big winner. And everybody was putting GE down. Well, guess what? We started to buy GE on April 17th. And that was around $13, and today it's around $15. That's probably about a 15% gain. Now, I don't have all the answers, but I'm reaching out to you to reach out to St. Jude. So I'm reaching out to you and say, look, I can help you. I can coach you. And if you don't have time to come to my classes during the day, I mean, they are archived, but from 9:30 in the morning to 11 o'clock, come online. We have live classes. We answer your questions on your stock. All during the day, we have coaches that tell you what to do if you have a problem. But if you're working every day and you don't have time, then the best thing is to join the gang and work with my video group, which all you do is go to my site during the day, the video, click on, pops up, and you decide which one you want to follow. And I instruct you with every one of those stocks, when to buy, when to sell, when to add, when to take profits, when not to add, when to run like hell. I mean, you don't do a thing. So check it out. And all I ask for you to remember St. Jude. So, at the end of the day, there's going to be two choices for this president. He's got a tough choice. Is he going to take this market and do quantitative easing, where the government prints the money to buy their own debt? That's larceny. Government prints money to buy their own debt by purchasing the 10-year Treasury, so to push the interest rates artificially down, so they're paying less debt on the paying less interest on the national debt that they owe. All artificial. Are you kidding me? Then they print enough money to give to Wall Street to go in and buy stocks to push the market up. So they can say, look how wonderful the market is, so they can get Varney and Payne and Maria Bardo and say, oh, look at how the economy's doing fantastic. Look at the market's going up, when the market has nothing to do with the economy. Not a thing. Not a thing. Quantitative easing is a wonderful thing for the stock market, but does nothing for the economy. When our market, because of quantitative easing, went up 257% since 2008, there was a great deal of wealth that was created. But it's not permanent wealth. You got to know when to get out. And problem with your 401k, you don't know when to get out, even if you did create wealth. And the biggest problem with your 401k is expense. It's the largest skimming operation in the world. And there's no fiduciary responsibility. Nobody has any responsibility to you on a fiduciary basis. And boy, you can't understate the importance of fees. Most people in a 401k don't think there's even a fee. What are you, nuts? 877-600-GANG. Get started tonight. We have two wonderful stocks we're working with right now. Call or go to my site, philsgang.com. They're waiting for your call. 877-600-GANG. Get started. I do the work. All I ask you to do is take care of St. Jude.
Listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.